Hello, Mr. Turtle. How are you this evening? I thought I'd pop on, since it's going to be a while before I sleep, and do a little more hunting. Why not? You know? Why not? Now the question is, we do those or we do those? Let's do these. Let's do these. I think that's what we'll do. Hello, Fred Freer. Good to see you. Hello, Vincent. Figured I hadn't streamed in a while, Vincent. It was probably time. Probably time. Excuse me. How is everyone this evening? You in the mood for dollar bills again? I know Southern Metal just did a 3-hour stream on the $half. I was kind of thinking $half, but you probably $half-dollared out. So I'm thinking I'll do dollars again, although y'all may be dollared out too. I don't know. Hello, New Marshall in town. Got any enders? It's a good question. I haven't looked. We got 2 reverse enders on that one. We've got nothing on that one. We've got nothing on that one, but the backside. Oh. No. It looks like no enders. No enders. Hello, Dream of Lamb. Good to see you. Doing well, Fred. Doing well. That's awesome, Fred. That is awesome. Congratulations. You've only got Friday to get through, so I figured a late night stream seemed like the thing to do. Hey, look what Rob Wenzel sent me. Arkansas stacking. 1 ounce silver round. How cool is that? I haven't even looked at the other side of it. There you go, Fred. That's the way to do it. The other side looks like it says Stacking America. Start stacking Arkansas America. How nice of that was Rob to send that to me. The natural state stacking. Gives me an idea for a license plate number. But then if I decided to stop streaming, oh man, I'd have a license plate number that didn't make any sense. That'd be no good. That would be no good. All right. Y'all know the game. You know that streaming in this format, I'm going to hopefully get a few bursts of people over from the YouTube Shorts feed, so I'll be repeating a lot of information throughout, trying to cater to people that are not familiar with this hobby. Also trying to grow our channel, but mainly trying to reach more people. I still got the sniffles. Clariton's not got it figured out yet. These are what we're looking for. That one's got 4 5s. 5 sevens. Binary note, 5050 5000. I think I'll always remember that number, but I can't remember my password I always use. That I use multiple times a day. I can't remember the second half of it. That's bad. Oh, yeah, that's a repeater. My 8070 bill. It's like my vision. Kind of like my vision these days. We're going to be searching up to 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. Like this one, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is called a broken ladder. That is takes a dollar bill to up in the $2 to $5 bill range. We'll be looking for any bills that have a higher value than face value. Like this one, this is called a birthday note. July 17th of 2019. Someone about 5 years old, maybe a child or a grandchild. These birthday notes are going for $10, $20, even more. Last night's find. Binary note 33393-993. You gotta like that. And the star note. Maybe we should change our plea tonight from consider subscribing. We'll go more direct. If this will work. It doesn't work, we'll crash. Yeah, we're gonna crash. Maybe not. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. But if we crash, I'll restart. Got a little technical problem going on here. A little technical problem going on here. See if we jump back on. We will see if we jump back on. We did jump back on. We did not crash. Well, that's a good thing. Let's try again. Let's try again. Think it's going to work? We'll grow the direct route tonight. We will go the direct route and see how that works. It would work better if you could see it, huh? It would work better if you could see it. How about black letters, color? Is that better? Is it worse? I don't know. Am I talking to myself? I think I am. If I answer myself that when you know there's a problem, I think that'll work. Over here, over there. All right. Black is better. Yeah, I think so too. I think you can see it better. Thank you, Dreamalama. Silver certificate in the mail. Awesome, Mr. Turtle. RS, what we're going to do, and I had a little technical problem there, I'm going to be searching 500 $1 bills looking for fancy serial numbers. For example, this one right here. This one has a serial number. This is one I found in the last 2 weeks. It's got a star at the end. When you have a star at the end of your serial number on a dollar bill instead of a letter, that means this was printed as a replacement note to replace bills that get damaged and misprinted or whatever. Well, the star notes have become highly collectible. They're selling for over double face value, 2 times face value on eBay right now. So we look for those, we hang on to them. When we find one, we go to a website called mycurrencycollection.com and we look it up to see how many they printed in that run. And if it's less than 3.2 million, that could make it more valuable even yet. We found one of our optimal finds just last night. This is a serial number that only uses 2 numbers to make up the serial number, in this case 3s and 9s. That's called a binary note. And that probably makes that dollar worth 20 or so. So that was a good find. This one is called a birthday note. 07/17/2019, someone born on July 17th of 2019, about to be 5 years old. These things, birthday notes, are going for $10, $20 or even more on eBay. They've become very, very collectible. Here's another birthday note, and it's also a tombstone note. But 05/20, May 20th of 1957. That actually could hit our audience. That'd be somebody that's, 66 years old right now. This also is a note, 1957 date of birth, 2005 date of passing. Those are collectible as well. Rob Wenzel, yeah, I love it. I don't just like it, I love it. Arkansas Stacking, the natural state. It's sitting right here beside me so I can show it off. I love it, Rob. Thank you guys. Very thoughtful. This note has a low serial number. It starts with 4 zeros, then goes 6086. Any low serial numbers starting with at least 4 zeros carry a value nicely above face value, so we hang on to those. So RS, if you're still with us, that's what we're doing. We're looking for fancy serial numbers and star numbers. I'm going to search 500 $1 bills. This may be the best find we've had yet. 1579-9751. This is called a radar note or a palindrome note. Reads the same back to front, front to back. But in the case of this note, not only are the numbers work that way, but it starts with the letter B, it ends with the letter B. B1579, B1579, that is a super palindrome or a super radar note, and that one carries a really nice value. We're also we're checking the dates, looking for older bills. That one was printed in 1969. We found that last week. And nothing fancy about the serial number, but just the fact it was printed in 1969 is still in great shape and still in circulation. That gives it a nice value. So we're going to get started with the search. That's what we're going to do. And I'm looking for star numbers for sure. We usually average over 1 star note per strap. I've got 5 straps. My bank ordered these in for me from the Federal Reserve. So we will be searching. Each strap has $100 in it. I'm going through now to make sure they're all facing in the same direction. And that will make the search much easier for me. I won't have to search any upside down. And I think it'll be a better viewing experience for all. All right, they weren't in too bad a shape. They were only going 3 different directions. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Hey, if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We're going to be searching some dollar bills for old dates, misplaced or missing serial number or a stamp, seal. That's the word I was looking for. Make sure the serial number on the left side of the bill matches the serial number on the right side of the bill. Looking for any that end in a star, that would be a star note. And looking for fancy numbers, because some of these bills can be worth real nice money above face value. Numismaniac, you know, I'm an insomniac. I already streamed once today, not very long. But I got a bunch of bills that I picked up today that I wasn't counting on being able to get, so I thought I'd do another 500 tonight and say, what the heck. The boys get back from spring break tomorrow, and I won't get to search as much because they'll be searching. So while I can search, I might as well do it. I actually was going to search $half tonight, but then Southern Meadow streamed and searched $half for 3 hours, so I thought better to go back to dollars. This is a number that I keep. I keep any number that has a block of 4 numbers, a quad, or more in a row. This one has 4 2s in a row. That is selling on eBay for a little above face value, so I hang on to those. Hopefully we'll have some really cool finds tonight. Find some low-run star notes. You never know. You never know what you're going to run into. We hunt for the improbable. If you are here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We would greatly appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button if you're liking the content you're seeing. In return, we put out about as much content as anybody on YouTube. We've got well over 1,000 videos out now. We've been doing this 3 years. A little over 3 years, so that's about 1 a day. Right now we're doing 1 short video a day on coin hunting. We're doing 1 live stream a day. There's a future birthday note. June 9th, 2004-06 or September 6th, 2004-06. Grandkids tell me I'm not going to live that long, so we're not hanging on to those. Our short videos are on coin hunting and will feature pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, $half. There's one probably uploading about right now. Those come out. Oh, I thought that was a broken ladder there for a minute. That would be one that used 8 different numbers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, but we've got 2 8s, so that one does not qualify. We've been live streaming every day. In our live streams, we either feature serial number hunts on dollar bills, or we feature dimes, quarters, nickels, pennies. You never know. Almost to low serial number, starting with 3 zeros, then an 8. We needed 4 zeros. Hello, Ogre. Welcome back. Good to see you. Oh, I'll have to give AppMax a hard time about that one, Rob. I hadn't seen that one. I had not seen that one. Every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, we do a live stream where we search a box of dimes, a $250 box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. We also search a box of $half, a $500 box of $half, looking for silver, looking for proofs, commemoratives, air coins, magic coins. Found one of those last night. You never know what you're going to find in a $half box. And we also search $501 bills. Wednesday at 8 p.m., Friday at high noon. So tomorrow at high noon we'll be doing that. That's Central Time. We do occasionally take a donator for that stream. We do have a donator for tomorrow's stream, Stan Horn. So all of the finds will be going to Stan tomorrow. And if Stan happens to find a star note in his $501 bills, which is almost a given, we've never had $501 bills without a star note, and he finds a silver dime, which certainly is not a given, even though we average over 1 silver dime per box, we've not found any in 5 consecutive boxes, but we'll try. And he finds a silver $half in his box of $half, which is a 50-50 proposition. We average 1.2 silver in our $half boxes, 1.25 I guess to be accurate. If he finds all 3 of those things, he completes the triple play, and Stan wins a Peace dollar or a Morgan dollar, which is a pretty cool upgrade price. There's Southern Metal right there. Good to see you, my brother. SD Bullion. I buy bullion from SD Bullion fairly frequently, Rob, because their prices are better. Southern Metal is a content provider. Y'all need to check him out if you haven't already. He streams every day right now too on a live stream. Thursday night's his main stream of the week. He just got done streaming for 3+ hours. Found a bunch of silver last I checked in, Southern Metal. Looks like you've been on the silver recently, and that's cool. And he either broke over 20,000 subscribers tonight, or he's so close he can taste it. I don't know which it is. You may add clarity for us, but congratulations either way, Southern Metal, on your growth. It is going tremendous. At one point I saw over 700 people watching your stream tonight, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. We probably won't hit such lofty goals here, but yeah, it'd be nice. Hello, Ogre Coins. This first strap is off to a slow start. These were ordered from the Federal Reserve by my main pickup bank. We have a great relationship with them, but I have to tell you about our relationship with our one of our dump banks. Used to be our main dump bank. Because Southern Metal, you won't believe this. I mean, this is a dreamland story here. My main bank, where I pick stuff up from, me getting $3,001 bills every Wednesday, making a big deposit and a big withdrawal, including $3,001 bills, triggered a fraud alert at the high levels of the company. So they have metered me down to $1,001 bills a week, which is fine if that's what they can do. But I've been searching a lot of dollar bills, so that's not enough for me to do what it is I need to do. So I went out this afternoon to my old dump bank where we have a great relationship. And I've got $1 bills from them before, just teller straps. And I asked the greeter, they have a greeter at this bank. He asked what I needed, and I told him. And he goes, let's come over, we'll ask her. She's the one to ask. I'm like, okay. It was a lady behind the counter I didn't really know. And she's like, oh, I don't know if we got any ones to spare. Gosh, I think we probably only got enough to get by. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, then that's fine. If I could get 500 or 1,000, whatever you can spare. And she goes, well, let me go talk to the manager. And in the meantime, a couple of the tellers I've become friends with, D'Angelo and Cody. Cody first told me, he says, Paul, 0307 3045, future birth date note. He goes, after you said something to me last time you were in, we had a technician come out because their coin machine, where I'd been dumping the coins, started rejecting about every fifth half dollar, and it became untenable to dump there. 510 to 5224, we're getting a lot of future birth dates. He goes, we had a tech come out, and the rubber pads on the inside, he showed them to me, and they were worn smooth, and he put new ones in. We're not having any problems at all with our coin counter now. We want to make sure you start bringing your coins back here. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool. Now, honestly, it's the farthest bank away from me, but there for a while, they treated me so well that that's where I was dumping coins, because they would let me. That's going to be the last bill in that first 100, and we got that one quad bill, and that was it. Talk about a lousy $100. So then the assistant manager came out, and she said, "Oh, Paul, it's you. It's you." All right, Southern Metal. And she goes, of course we've got ones for Paul. And they went to the back and they came out, and all of a sudden they had $2,001 bills for me, which was super nice, super unexpected. I really appreciated it, but we do have a great relationship with them. Well, she's in back going to see how many they have. One of the other tellers came over and he goes, hey, I wanted to let you know that we had a tech come out and he fixed the machine, so you can dump your coins again. And I'm like, thanks, I appreciate it, man. And then the assistant manager came out to talk to me, and she goes, yeah, we've got ones for you. We'll always take care of you if we can. Almost a broken ladder, got an 8 instead of a 7, or it would have been 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. And she said, as a matter of fact, if you want, I'll just go ahead and I can order you 2,000 every week if you want, and you can just pick them up on Wednesdays. And I'm like, that'd be awesome. And so I lost 2,000 ones from one bank, and this bank just offered to replace them the next day. That never happens. That absolutely never happens. Do I know Bill Ladd? You know, that name kind of sounds familiar, but not off the top of my head, Robert. Not off the top of my head. And then the assistant manager says, oh, by the way, Paul, and my grandkids call me Paul, so the people at the bank call me Paul, because our business account says PasSpareTime. And she goes, I want you to know that we fixed the machine finally, and it's working great, and we're expecting you to bring all your coins back here from now on to dump again, because we miss seeing you. And it's like, are you kidding me? That is so awesome. What great customer service. The banks out there that don't help you out, don't want to deal with you. I have some unbelievable banks that I take my coins back to now, and I pick up coins and dollar bills each week. I try to take them donuts and chocolates occasionally to say thank you, because they can't by policy take anything with more value than that. But I was telling Grammy about it tonight, and she goes, you got to be kidding. I'm like, no. And they've always been great to us there, but that's just going way over and above, and totally appreciated. Hello, Dustin Leonard. Well, let me show you what we're looking for here, my friend. We are looking for fancy serial numbers. This is one we found recently. It's called a star note. And if a dollar bill or any bill has at the end of the note a star instead of a letter, it is a star note. And that means it was printed as a replacement for damaged or misprinted bills. And these started out at about 1 in 100 of bills printed, so rare to start with. And people have been collecting them, and these have become so collectible right now, they're going for double face value and more on eBay. So we hang on to all those. We also look them up. If we find one, we'll show you. Look them up online to see how many were printed in that run. The fewer the better. We're looking for old bills. This is a 1969 that I found recently. Nothing fancy about the serial number, but just the fact it's from 1969 makes it worth more than face value. This is probably our most valuable note we found, B15799751B. The 1579, and if you read it from the other way, 1579, we call this a radar note or a palindrome. And the fact that it starts with B and ends with B makes it a super radar note or a super palindrome, and that carries a nice value. As a matter of fact, I can't find its equal on eBay right now to tell you what it's worth, but it's worth more than face value for sure. Hey Lee, good to see you. We also look for low serial numbers. 4 zeros, then 6086. It's a low serial number. That goes for above face value. So I'll show some more examples later, but let's get back to the search and see if we can't find some good ones of our own. I'm searching 500 ones that my main bank ordered for me from the Federal Reserve, and you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get straps put together by tellers at a bank. These actually come from the Fed. So far, we have one find out of a strap and a half, and this has been painfully slow. But we'll find something. I'll keep searching until we do. I got 2,500 $1 bills here. Surely we can find something. Aha! I spoke it into existence. Right there is a star note. It's also a future birthday note. 07/17/2427, July 17th to 24/27. Not to be confused with, where's my other birthday note? I've got several, but I have one that I have sleeved up here. So that's an 0717. This one's an 0717, but year 2019. That's kind of cool. But what's cool about this one, what makes it valuable, is the fact that it is a star note. And Turtle put the stars up there. Thank you, Turtle. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a website that is called mycurrencycollection.com. We're going to enter this note in here. It is a 2017A. That was whatever our last one we searched was. It starts with a B 07172427 star. And when they printed these, they usually printed them in runs of 3.2 million. So what we're looking for when we pull this up is something less than 3.2 million. Unfortunately, 3.2 million it is, and that's what you'll typically see. So on the heat chart down here, it's all the way over in the white zone, the cold, frozen tundra white zone. We like to see them moved over here in the orange. But that doesn't take any value away from our star note. It just didn't add any new value. So we will hang on to that star note and add it to our collection. A good find. Maybe that'll get us going. We have been having some tremendous luck searching these serial numbers. I've only been searching serial numbers on dollar bills a little over 2 months now. We've been searching coins on YouTube for over 3 years. That's a raised zero, a little bit raised out of alignment with the others, but not enough to matter. If you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. We would appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content. That is a past historical birthday note, 12/18 of 1765. I usually don't keep historical notes, but that's close enough to 1776. I'm going to set that one to the side. I'm going to look up that date and see if anyone famous was born that day or anything fancy happened. Oh, Midnight Gardener. Ouch. I have watched the Chiefs as a fan for 60 years, and they just finally started winning, and you're wanting Patrick to go play golf? That hurts. Wouldn't surprise me, but that hurts. We do daily short videos on coin collecting, coin hunting, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars. We also are doing daily live streams like this one where we hunt any of the aforementioned coins, or I search dollar bills for fancy serial numbers and star notes. Pete just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Pete, and welcome to the PasSpareTime family. We're glad to have you. Our main live streams that we do are Wednesday night at 8 p.m., Friday night at noon, or Friday at noon, which is tomorrow, And in those streams, both times are Central Time. I hunt a box of dimes, a $250 box of dimes, looking for silver dimes. I hunt a box of half dollars, looking for silver half dollars, proofs, commemorative coins, all the goodies you can find in a box of half dollars. And I hunt $501 bills, looking for fancy serial numbers. So you get to see the full spectrum of this great hobby, the real treasure hunt aspect of this hobby. Our mission, and I hunt with my grandsons, Hudson age 13, Rhett age 10, on our live streams every Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. They do the hunting, I do the emceeing, and they have fallen in love with coin hunting. And I figure any time I can take a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old, get them off their cell phone, get them off the video games, off the computer, is a good thing. And they are both amassing quite the collection of coins. But we stream for 3 to 5 hours every Saturday doing half dollars. Then we have a 15-lot auction at the end of the hunt. We also give away a lot of prizes on our Saturday stream. All you got to do is be there, live in the United States, be age 18 or older or 13 or older with parental permission, and you're eligible to win. We will prompt you at different times to key in exclamation GAW, and that in and of itself enters you. We use the random comment picker to select a winner, and we ship you out a goodie. So there are lots of reasons to watch our Saturday stream. It's kind of like a family reunion. We've got members of our channel that have been members for over 3 years. We really appreciate them. Went to a coin auction today. They sold 2 lots of $2 star notes, $100 face value, sold for $350 each. Yeah. Good night, Vincent. Star notes are, they keep going up in price. I've got a bunch of $2 bills over here, but I didn't have any star notes in them. Did have a lot of consecutive serial numbers. But speaking of star notes, don't go to bed, Vincent. Look what I just found. Another star note. Star note means it was printed as a replacement note. 09888-296. Nothing fancy about the serial number. 2017A. Nothing fancy about the year it was printed. But we're going to go over here to mycurrencycollection.com. This is another 2017A bill. That part's already keyed in. We're going to key in the serial number F09888-296 star. We're going to be looking for something below a run of 3.2 million. Because 3.2 million, that's the normal run size for the star notes. And this one falls into normal, 3.2 million. Now the good news is that doesn't do anything to hurt the value of what we just found. It's still a note that's going for double face value on eBay right now. Had it been a lower run size, it could have increased the value of it though. All right, we have completed our second $100 in the search, but worry not. Much like Doritos, I have more. We're going to search 500 tonight. If you're here for the first time, please do consider subscribing. We appreciate you being here. I am sorting out these notes into so they all face in the same direction. Because right now they are facing in 6 million different directions. And that's no good for anybody. Although I just ran into a bunch, they're all going the same way. Until the last two. Until the last two. Alright. Here we go. Excuse me. Let's see, we did have 2 star notes in that last strap, so we have 2 for the night out of the first 2 straps. We do average a little over 1 per strap, so that's a good thing. We haven't found a real fancy serial number yet, but it could happen at any time. You never know what's going to happen. This is our third strap. If you're here for the first time, please do consider subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button. It doesn't cost you a cent, and we really appreciate it. Another strap off to a slow start. Could heat up at any time. We are searching dollar bills. Oh, I'd get it back on the screen so y'all could see it. Would be nice. Thank you, Savito. I appreciate that. I'm checking the date down here to see if it's older than 2000. I'm checking this seal right here to make sure it's present and in the correct location. I'm checking that this serial number matches this serial number over here. I'm seeing if there's a star at the end of the serial number, and I'm looking for any combination of fancy serial numbers. Some of those are scrolling at the bottom of the screen, but in all honesty, there's about 20 to 30 things that you could possibly run into on one of these. So they're not all listed, but when we find one, if and when, I will call it out and explain it to y'all. There are also a lot of very knowledgeable people in our chat. Anyone in blue is a moderator, like Mr. Turtle there. Anyone in green is one of our members, Vincent and Savito. And there are a lot of other people in here that have a lot more knowledge about this than I do. I've only been hunting the dollar bills for the last 2+ months. We have been hunting coins for over 3 years on the channel. And we put out a daily short video on coin hunting. We put out a daily live video, what we're doing right now, on either coin hunting or dollar bill searches. And we have major streams on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, Fridays at high noon, and Saturdays at 2 p.m. On Wednesdays and Fridays, we search a box of dimes and a box of $50, and we search 500 $1 bills. On Saturdays, we search 5 to 7 boxes of $50, looking for silver and all the other goodies in a $50 box. And we are going for our 30th Saturday in a row finding silver this Saturday. We also have a short 15-lot auction following our hunt. And I like to think of Saturdays kind of as our family reunion day, where we get to see all our friends, all the great people in this coin hunting community. A 1925 Denver wheat rare. Not off the top of my head, but let me look it up for you real quick. I'm going to go over here to share screen. Oh. And I am going to go to what is called PCGS.com. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to hit Price Guide. I'm going to come down here to cents and look at Lincoln cents, wheat reverse. I'm going to go to the bottom of the page because what we're looking for is going to be on page 2 or 3. Page 2, I believe. And 1925D, huh? A 1925D. I'm going to click on that and pull up the information just on that coin. There was only a mintage of 22 million of the 1925D penny or cent, so that is a fairly low mintage. And at grade 4, which is the lowest grade that has any value, those are going for $4. So depending on condition, it's worth most likely at least $4. And if it happens to be in great condition, it could approach $100 value. So we would have to know the condition for sure to make sense, but no pun intended. A 1925D is a very nice one to find. Only 22 million minted. Lee had a lot quicker answer than I did. Thank you, Lee. You're welcome. That's a really good tool, PCGS.com, that you can look up any coin you find, US coin. And they also have what's called a photo grade area where you can go compare your coin to other ones and give you an estimate then based on which one it's similar to, what grade it might be. So I use PCGS all the time. We're about through strap 3 and the finds are still slow. You never know when you might turn one over that all of a sudden it just has tremendous value. A couple of December historical birthdays there in a row. Can one of the few remaining bills be a good find? I don't know. That's why we search them. Couple left. No. Striking out. That's 300 down and only a few finds. But worry not. I've got more. Are we crashing? Are we?